All right, all right, all right. One second, one second. Oh, there we go. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, see, we get some folks up in here, so we can chop it up. We can talk. We can see what's what, and see how some folks doing today. So we're gonna see if we can find out. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Hey. All right, cool. So let me see. Switch. No. Let's see. DVP. Yo. I don't know why it's like that, but let's just say it is what it is. I don't know where that. But it's around here somewhere. Anyway, so what's going on, guys? What's happening? This just in, coming to you live from my living room. It's your boy, James, aka Dad the Rapper, aka Dad the Nobody, Black again with another video. And with another video. We live, baby. So yeah. Talk to me. It's Talk to Me Tuesdays. Where of course it requires some talking. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see if we can get some more folks up in here. For for the one time, so we can chop it up, see what's up, see what's good. This is honestly a much better look for the Scream, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get some more folks up in here. Want to chop it up, see what's good here on Talk to Me Wednesdays. It's supposed to be Tuesday. Honestly, I just forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I thought about it, then I got distracted, and I got on the phone, and I forgot. So, forgive me. All right, if you don't mind, forgive me. So, excuse me. So, what are we doing here? What are we talking about? Let's talk about life. Let's talk about what's going on and what's happening. I'm going to talk about my life. And then if some folks are out there and they're listening and they want to talk about their life, they can do that too. But whoever come in here, you know what I mean, and whoever start talking first, that's what we're going to get. That's what we're going to get going at. Let me see. Let's see what we got here. So let's talk about the present. Let's talk about today. Today, I think was a decent day. Definitely got some exercise in, which I want to do more regularly. And I'm just building up my dexterity and building up my habit right now. So, bear with me. We got that. Did some crunches. Once I got about 100 crunches in, what else to get? We got we didn't do the push-ups yet. I probably gonna do that. I don't know. All string. It don't really matter. Did some pull-ups. I still gotta do 5 more of those. I ain't did enough for the legs, so I gotta hit some squats later on. What else? I didn't do anything for my calves. I gotta hit them joints. What else? I think that'll probably be about it as far as exercise is concerned. But did do a little filming. Did some filming for podcast today. If you have not heard of or seen the podcast, the title of it is Just Like You TV. You can look that up right here on YouTube. Look up Just Like You TV. You will find it and you will enjoy it because I said you. No, I'm just kidding. But I think you enjoy it. Today's topic was really good. We talked about. Excuse me. We talked about marriage and relationships, and so let me see. We had a few questions. Let's see if I can remember. Not necessarily remember, but fine. Yeah, we talk about conflict in relationships. So, anybody out there having any conflict in relationships? Is there anybody there? Anybody out there having conflict in relationships? You know what I mean? Let's see. Don't everybody speak at once, but let me know. Oh, I think we just got one more here in the chat. Well, not in the chat, but in the stream. What's going on? How you doing today? If you're not shy and you don't mind, put your name down there in the comment and let me know where you're from. You know what I mean? Let me know how you're doing. Scale of 1 to 10 to make it easy for you. And what was that last question? I was just talking about conflict. It's that. Have you experienced any conflict in relationships? Now, this could be boyfriend, girlfriend. This could be, sibling rivalry of sorts. This could be mother and fathers, but conflict in general. Have you been through or have you experienced any conflict in the relationships that you've been in? It's kind of the topic that we touched on in the recording that we did earlier for the podcast. So I'm coming on here and see if we can talk about it a little bit now. Let's see what's going on. Talk to me. Let me know what's happening in y'all lives. I'll let you know what's happening, what's going on from my experience. Yes, I have been in plenty of conflict as far as relationships go. Verbal conflict, physical conflict. You know what I mean? I ain't had to put no pause on nobody, but you know what I mean? I've been in some physical conflict, in both friends and in not friends, but like both romantic and romantic relationships been in conflict. And so since I know there's something that happens with everybody, it's unavoidable. You can't get out of life without conflict. If you do, tell me your secrets, oh wise one, oh sage. But let me know what's the word, y'all. What is conflict like in y'all's lives? And let me see. I can tell you about a situation of mine while you think. So I think in one of my earliest relationships, I was probably about the age of 16, 17 ish. And I remember we went on this date. It was like, I think we were supposed to go to the movies or something. I don't know. We was on the south side somewhere. And I don't even know what we got into it about. But I had a couple of my homies with me. And one of them, who I won't name, but he was kind of antagonizing, I guess, some beef that we had between me and the lady that I was talking to at the time. And I don't know. It kind of got heated for whatever reason. Like we got out the car. I remember we standing in front of some kind of restaurant. I feel like it was like a buffet restaurant, but it was nighttime and it was closed. And I don't know. I felt like the date was going pretty good so far. And then all of a sudden, we got into it. We arguing outside, in public, but not in public because ain't nobody out there. And I don't know. She got mad and she hit me. She hit me. I actually kind of forgot this happened, but yeah, no, she hit me. I want to say it was a slap or something. I'm just like, what the heck? I will kill you, but she's alive and well, not killed, by the way. And I was just like, man, like, I just couldn't believe the audacity, So, I mean, that relationship didn't last, very long because of some other crazy stuff. I think it ended because of infidelity. But to be honest, I was faithful for a long part of that relationship, and I committed infidelity. I didn't get caught, but they did, and they got caught. And so, I guess if I want to be honest, it's really my fault. You know what I mean? It's really my fault if I want to take full responsibility because I compromised that relationship. Uh, but it ain't my fault for the hit. During the hitting time, that wasn't the case. But I'm just saying. So conflict happens, y'all. Talk to me. Let me know how y'all doing. You know what I mean? I see a few people down there. Don't be shy. Say how you doing, or a simple yes or no. Have you been in some conflict? And I'll go through some more trauma just for you. Okay. So let's see. Other drama. This is another relationship. Crazy stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but sometimes I feel like women do the craziest things when they're upset. You know what I mean? Like try to withhold money from you, you know what I mean? Like this chick that I was with is one I was talking to. For whatever reason, we was on a cell phone plan. I know why we were on a cell phone plan together. Because I was on a cell phone plan with the other girl that hit me. And when that ended, I just took that line and said, "Choo," and gave it to her. And that's how we got on the same line. Dang, there we go. But I guess I got time for the phone bill to be due. And then, I don't know, we got into it about something maybe. And she just started tripping. She didn't want to give it to me. She didn't want to give me the phone bill. Man, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happened with this relationship. But anyway, and so we outside in the suburbs, and probably around 19-ish. And she playing with my money. So I put the pause. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't put the pause on. But what she do? She somehow, I don't know if she was trying to grab me or was mad at me or trying to force me to listen. I don't remember. Somehow I wound up with her slipper, flip flop. I don't know if she threw it at me or whatever, but I was like, "You're not getting these." I was like, "You're not getting these back until I get my money." And so that was a good enough reason to get attacked. And what happened? She attacked me. I mean, not maliciously, but like, trying to get her flip flops back. And some random bystander called the police, and the police came. And I remember they pulled up like 2-3 cars. I'm like, what the heck is going on? All this on some cell phone money. Dang. If I was less broke, I should have just paid it to cancel. I don't know, man. It was cancellation fees. This is when it was contract. So, yeah. And police came and showed up. They nobody got arrested, thankfully. I mean, nobody hit each other. But like at the end of all that, she wound up sending me the money. And I'm just like, what's up with all the drama? All the drama before you can do the right thing. You know what I mean? Ain't you seen Spike Lee movie? You know what I mean? Do the right thing. Anyway. But yeah, and that was not the last bit of drama that happened there. But not that I'm nowhere to talk about drama. I'm just saying like conflict happens. And so we gotta learn conflict resolution skills, y'all. We have to. And I don't know. Is that the same thing for y'all? I'm looking over here. I see an empty chat. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you to say something, for you to say, yes, I've been in conflict, crucial conflict. This is our sponsor for the day. Anyway, yeah, so I've been in conflict before, not just relationally, a couple fights, stupid stuff. Like the fight that got me, well, actually, this didn't get me kicked out of school. This is a fight before the fight that got me kicked out of school, which was a stupid fight. I have no idea why I was so dumb when I was younger, but I was. And I ain't that much smarter now, but you know what I mean? A little bit. Experience to teach it. But I remember I was in, what was I in? School. That's what I was in. My bad. I got a notification about nothing. Yeah, about nothing. Anyway, so I was in school and there was just a guy there. I think his name was Devon from New York. Devon from New York. If you out there, homie, I'm coming for. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't talked to that dude since probably freshman year. But anyway, it's in high school, freshman year. It's in the cafeteria, the freshman cafeteria. I feel like we done had bumped heads a little bit a couple times before. But for whatever reason, this one time, and again, let me know in the comments, you know, if you've been in any conflict. He was sitting over there. We were sitting at the same table that we all sat together. And a few other guys. This table set like 6 people. So, you know, let's say this is the table. This is a stupid diagram, but work with me. So there's 1, 2, 3 seats on this side, and then there's 1, 2, 3 seats on this side of the table. If you do it like this, all right. So, and I'm in the middle seat, the second seat, and he in the first seat closest to the wall. All right. So, just for context, so I'm sitting next to him, and I don't know, we're talking trash, saying stupid stuff. I don't even remember what we said. That's how stupid and pointless and useless it was. But anyway, all I remember is that I was getting annoyed. And this was not long after I had just seen the movie Baby Boy. If you've seen the movie Baby Boy, oh, it's so stupid. If you've seen the movie Baby Boy with Tyrese, then let me know down in the comments. All right. So this was right after I had just seen the movie Baby Boy. And if you've seen the movie, there was a move in there they called the one-hitter quitter. All right. It's a one-hitter quitter where you hit somebody in like the flesh of their nose and like right here at the lips. You know what I mean? And you're supposed to make their eyes water and tear up. I didn't know if this is factual. I do know that if you get hit in the nose, for the most part, your eyes do tear up because I haven't hit the nose. I don't know if it was by a fist or by a ball or by something, but your eyes water up automatically. Somewhere in this orifice, one of these orifices, you get hit in it, and you can't even see, just glaze. But anyway, so it did the one hitter quitter on these dudes that they had caught that did something. I think they stole Baby Boy bike or whatever, Tyrese bike. I don't know what his name was. But anyway, stole his bike, and so he had to get him back. And he wasn't gonna kill him. He got the belt for. I think no. He just lined them all up like everybody got to take this punch. You got to take this hit. You know, for doing what you did, you got to take this hit. It's got to be repercussions. So you know, you hit him like right here, and they all fall out. I mean, everybody took their punch. So the last, and they kind of cowered a little bit. The last dude, he just like kind of stood tall, like I'm gonna take it like a G, like a man. You know what I mean? And he's like, "Hey man, you got heart. I like you. You got heart. I ain't gonna hit you." And he took off his belt and he whooped him with the belt, which is crazy. But anyway, that's what happened in the movie. For context, so here we are, present day. Well, past day in the present. Then, so the guy sitting in the seat close to the wall in the middle seat and talking trash. And I'm like, you better, I don't know what book he had, some class, I think it was social studies. You better sit there and do the social studies, whatever, so I knock you up. I'm sure I was cussing him, knocking the blank out. And he was like, "You ain't gonna do nothing." Well, I was like, "You don't know. I just saw Baby Boy." All right. So he said, I said, "Man, you gotta study that social studies before I knock you to blank out." And so stupid. Anyway, and he said that you ain't gonna do nothing. I said, "All right, cool. Hold your face up." You know what I mean? Hold your face up right here. And he held his face up. And stupid. He held his face up. I'm like, "No, right here." And here you go, like a dummy, hold his face up for the guy that's about to punch him. So anyway, I made up in my mind that's a good enough reason to follow through and punch him in the face. Stupid. This was not a situation. This is not a good enough situation to throw your life away. All right. So he lifted his head up. I adjusted his head, holding his chin. And why he complied, I guess he assumed I probably wasn't going to hit him. Thinking about this now, I shouldn't have hit him. So I don't know. My man's got dead focus. Whatever. All right. So this is what happened. He's sitting there, chin up, looking at me. And I'm like, I'm finna see if this one hitter quitter work. I pull back. It's still there. I'm looking and hit that like button if, you know what I mean, if you're still here and you're paying attention. But I pull back. He still got his chin up. And I guess at some point he realizes, oh, this guy is serious. And he moves his face a little bit. So I don't remember exactly where I hit him. I hit him in the face. Immediately gets up, tries to grab me, push me on the table, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I ain't going. I grab his head, hold him close to me so he can't really hit me. I guess he kind of doing some of this over the head stuff. But it ain't really doing nothing. And then, I don't know, I kind of just decided that, yeah, we about to fight for real. And what happened? I think somehow we got separated. And was it it was like the football team was sitting right next to the freshman football team sitting right next to us at the table. And like everybody at the table was just grabbing me and holding me back. And I remember even with everybody trying to hold me, I was still moving forward, like just a little bit. Should have played football. Anyway, and I think that was it. He wound up separated far end of the cafeteria. So I guess they moved him, you know what I mean? He wasn't built like, anyway, he wasn't built like me. And I forgot what happened. We got suspended, of course. Conflict. And so that's why the question is, have you been in conflict? Have you experienced some conflict? No lie. Don't sit there, not say nothing. Be the quiet again, don't say nothing in the background. You know what I mean? Don't look at the numbers and be like, I'm gonna be the only one to say something. Maybe, but it's important that you do. Why? Because this is communication. All right, we talking. We just you and me. You, me, and the camera. You ain't even got a camera, so why you scared? You know what I mean? I'm waiting. Feel like my wife in that in that play she was in. She was like, I'll be waiting for you. I'm gonna probably have to clip this and show this to her just to show I was messing with her or whatever. But yeah, so guys, I mean, come on, hit the like button at the very least. My God, hit the like button. Let me know that you at least like it enough to stick around and stay. We already been on here 25 minutes. And the only person that shared is me, which makes me look like a guy on the internet talking to himself, hoping that somebody else joins the conversation. You know what I mean? Is that how you want me to look? Is that how you want me to go out? Because I could go out like that. I've gone out worse. I don't know. I don't have a reference point for that going out worse, but sure I have. You know what I mean? It's life. You can only go out better, or you can go out worse. And I guess maybe I've gone out better, which means I had to have gone out worse. So, conflict. That boy up to something. Anyway, so yeah, those are three instances of me dealing with conflict in my life. There's been plenty more conflict at home, growing up. Plenty of conflict in my own home, grown. You know what I mean? Other conflict on the street, other conflict in other relationships, other conflict with friends, I guess. Sometimes, yeah. You know? And these conflicts got to be resolved. We got to become better at resolving conflict, y'all. There's too much stuff happening. There's too much killing. There's too much fighting. There's too much political circus drama. It's too much divorce. It's too much other crimes happening. You know what I mean? Like, we got to resolve conflict. Sometimes some conflict requires a physical nature of sorts, but it should be in stuff that's in relation to breaking the law, potentially causing harm. But outside of that, we should be able to verbally deal with conflict, you know, make things happen. So, I don't know. That's just me, random guy on the internet, sharing my piece, hoping that this resonates with somebody, hoping that people will say, hey, I feel you, and I've gone through similar things. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Me Too, not a Me Too movement. You know what I mean? That's a whole something else. I'm looking for a Me Too. I'm looking for somebody out there who is hearing what I'm saying and they can maybe say for themselves, me too. You know, I've had some conflict in my life, and if you had some conflict, then you would say, me too. I've had fights with some friends. If you had some fights with some friends, you would say, me too. I've had some fights in relationships. Hopefully not physical, you know what I mean? But had some fights in relationships. And if you can relate, me too. If you've been in relationships where it has gotten physical, me too. You know what I mean? Not like putting a pause on somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it's happened, you know? And that's just me being candid about it, because how else can you have conversations with people without showing them that they can trust you, because you're willing to be vulnerable about what you've done? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah. If I didn't catch them on this time, then, you know, maybe I'll catch them on the next one. YouTube be tripping, man. They don't want to send my live out to nobody because they know I must know more of it. You know, but since they won't send me out, I'm just talking to a I hope everybody out there is having a fantastic day. And if you are, and you're willing to tell me, you know, put it down there in the comments. Let me know. Let me know, because, you know, it's hard out in these streets when don't nobody talk to you and tell you what's going on. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just seeing somebody anytime now. Don't leave a brother hanging. Don't leave me hanging. One your connections unstable. Yeah, don't leave me hanging. But if you do, It's all right. I'll be back. Debo be like, shut the heck up. And I'll be quiet. But as soon as he gone, I'll be talking. That's a Friday reference. If you've seen that movie, whoop-de-doo for you. All right. Cool. So we can get one more like. Just one more like before we go. You know, that'd be cool. I would appreciate it. I appreciate you. One more like. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. One more like. No mas. No likey. No likey. Okay, all right, cool. Enough rambling. We didn't get the numbers. It's all good. Maybe we'll get some more next time. I still appreciate anybody who came through. Excuse me. And hang out with your boy. I need to invigorate myself with exercise and get some of this energy back. But with that being said, you know, we're gonna go here. We're gonna end this thing out. Let somebody jump in the chat right now. It's not too late. But other than that, we're gonna end this thing. I want to say and bid everyone who's been here 1 second, 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 20. I just want to bid you a good night. God bless. Be safe. Be well. And if you make it this far in the video and you're watching it on the back end and you got a prayer request, drop it in there. I'd be more than happy to say a prayer for you. Okay? Cool. With that being said, it is time to cutty. Anyway, we're going to cut this, end it right here. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a wonderful night and evening. Peace. Peace out, y'all. I could have shared it. I'm stupid. I guess that would have been helpful. Let me see. My bad. I know I'm still here. I know. Oh yeah, that's right. That's okay. We learn it. We live and we learn. All right, we ended it.